Hello, hello, it's me. Yeah, if it wasn't, you'd probably know about it. But yes, straight into the video. I've managed to get a regiment of my Fimir done, and there's 21 guys here, and this is the first regiment I've properly done. I think I'm essentially doing these to sort of like was it a tabletop ready standard to begin with, and then I'm probably going to go over them slightly again and stuff, and just sort of do a few little bits of detailing and stuff. But these guys are definitely ready, and these are probably to my tabletop ready standard. But yeah, these guys are going to be my elite unit. This is the first full regiment of Fimir I've done, and you can probably see I've managed to do my own standard. I'll pull this guy out. Yeah, this guy was sort of one of these, and I fitted the standard pole, and and it's an actual a piece of wood. Piece of wood is a piece of wood. I know some people do things like I saw one person do like they'd got a bit of terraining piece. They'd got a piece of wood to act as terrain, and then they painted the piece of wood to look like a piece of wood, and it's not very nice, but probably wasn't necessarily necessary. But I realised the banner's probably a touch crude. It's hand painted, and it's cloth. You can sort of see the ragged edges and the grain and stuff, and sort of having to. I need to practice a bit more on sort of trying to get a lot of the finer detailing, but for it to get sort of like a consistent sort of layer, you have to sort of press down quite a fair amount and stuff. But yeah, try to get it on the other side as well, pretty much matching up. Yeah. So yeah, there's this guy. Not sure I'm going to pluck out everyone from the main Santa, but you got a musician here, and hopefully the light is not terrible. And yeah, I quite like using with the basin. I quite like I like using tufts. I like using tufts a lot. And I keep nicknaming it, saying that I'm a tufty boy because I like using tufts. But this guy is not necessarily going to be a champion, but he's going to be another warlord and bluish tinge to the sword. Whether I do touch these guys up a bit more, I'm not necessarily sure. They're meant to be swamp monsters, so I sort of want to keep a bit of a sort of a swampy sort of feel to them. So they're meant to be sort of a bit grimy and all that sort of stuff. But of course, I can probably get away with touching them up a little bit more. Pop him down. Yeah, there are 21 guys in here. And I'm sort of classifying this elite bunch as sort of the champion's sort of bodyguard. There's a few sort of repeat miniatures in here, so I'll just pop out several of them. And I sort of got asked in in a different post about what I was planning on classifying these guys as. I know there are a few fan lists for Fimir and stuff, but yeah, quite like this guy. These guys, this sculpt. But I'm primarily thinking about using them as warriors of chaos. So these guys will probably just be like, you know, warriors of chaos, but with all the sort of a lot of the trimmings and stuff, and, you know, probably great weapons and stuff. And give them a magic standard. I think there's something about blazing magic banner or something. Yeah, I was gonna try and sort of do like run a file over it to try and rough it up a little bit more, but it sort of wasn't working too much. Should really get some sandpaper, but yeah. But yeah, these guys are ready to join the ranks. That's the first proper regiment. I'll keep these videos coming, and yeah, you'll see more of these guys. That's the musician. He's got like a panpipe horn affair. Oh yes, better just sort of say, yeah, these guys, they're all metal, and I got them from a company called Oakbound Studio. They've got a broad range of miniatures and stuff. They try to do like an oldhammer kind of affair with the sculpts. They're a great little company. Give them a Google. Oakbound Studio. They've got a great little game called The Woods as well. Yeah, give them a look. I'll try and put links in the description if I remember. I should really now. I've had like the channel. It's not necessarily called verification, but there's like some sort of like authorization type of thing, so I can actually put links to external stuff in now. But yeah, because this is my second attempt at a channel. I don't know what went wrong with the previous one. YouTube had like they didn't like my previous channel for some reasons. I don't really know why. It was another wargaming channel. It's, you know, it algorithm reasons it didn't like the previous channel, but I'm not sure why. But yeah, I was thinking about using these as warriors of chaos warriors. I've got a few other bits to work through. Yeah, I've got a bit of a playlist about these already, so give those a check out. Yeah, I've got a bit of a playlist of these already, so yeah, give that a check out. And it just leaves me to say, stay safe, stay groovy.